Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Sunup on 7. It's your Friday episode. I'm Kevin Mendes.
I'm Courtney Mendes.
Thank you so much for joining us and making space for us. Courtney, let's tease them. What can they expect on today's show?
We have representatives from the world's best littlest zoo coming in here today to talk about their Halloween event happening this weekend.
Yeah, we also have an exciting event with Bowen and Bowen because the Bakehouse is here to introduce their new pre-mixed cocktails. It's Friday, the weekend is near, so this might be something that might interest you. But definitely, we thank you so much for joining us today. We have that and many exciting conversations waiting for you today. So, Courtney, let's get to the couch.
And Cantalo to the coach.
Let's do it. Sick.
Answer that's worth looking for today. Just in time,
and he's here to talk to us
the
about
writing appears on the
show that we're on right now. Tell me,
and I were the first ones to see.
And we're going to be talking about the hot shush that has been
The
happening
world
over the
that
weekend.
we see
So
may seem that will never change. They say, but if you tear down the wall that's blinding us all, you see the way today. A place to call your home, a place where you can grow. Stand by me and we'll take flight. We'll be there at morning's light. I've got you covered on all concerns we share today. You'll discover how the world.
You know how we say on Sunup on 7, es viernes el cuerpo lo sabe. We know it very well and we're very excited about today's episode. Let's get started by having a look at the weather, courtesy of the Belize Met Service.
Good morning, Belize. The latest radar imagery showed isolated showers near Salinasa Benke area and slightly more east of Belize City and southern offshore. A slightly moist northeasterly airflow prevails. The 24-hour forecast: sunny with a few cloudy spells today and partly cloudy to cloudy skies tonight. Showers and thunderstorms will be isolated with a medium chance of slightly more expected over some coastal and offshore areas today and tonight. The maximum temperatures for today will reach 87 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast, 91 inland, and 81 up in the hills. The day low temperatures for tonight will be around 77 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast, 72 inland, and 67 up in the hills. The winds will be from the northeast at 5 to 15 knots, and the sea conditions will be moderate. A low tide had occurred early this morning at 5:53. A high tide will occur just before midday at 11:54. Another low tide this evening at 5 minutes past 5, and another high tide tonight at 10:58. The sun rose this morning at 5:48 and will set this evening at 5:25. The moon will rise this morning at 8:23 and will set tonight at 7:32. In the sargassum forecast, latest satellite observation showed a few sargassum mats beyond the barrier reef. The forecast suggests that a few of these mats may drift towards northern Keys by this weekend. The outlook for Saturday and Saturday night is for similar weather conditions to prevail. In the tropical weather outlook, at 6 a.m. this morning, Tropical Storm Melissa was located near latitude 15.9 degrees north, longitude 75 degrees west, or about 185 miles southeast of Kingston, Jamaica. Melissa was drifting slowly to the east-southeast at 1 mile per hour with a maximum sustained winds of 45 miles per hour. This system does not pose an immediate threat to Belize, but we at the National Met Service will continue to monitor its progression very closely while it remains over the Caribbean Sea. For a review of our forecast and other products, please visit our website at nms.gov.bz. With that, we end this morning's forecast from the Belize National Met Service.
And that's your weather update. So, folks, of course, we encourage you to stay tuned to nms.gov.bz for all your updates. Hurricane Melissa is currently, as you know, from the weather around Jamaica. So definitely they're experiencing torrential rains, preparing for what it's going to be. It could be quite catastrophic. So as the weather report says, you know, there's no, at least for Belize, we're in a good place at the moment, but definitely stay tuned to how this weather condition can go ahead and develop. But Courtney, it's such a pleasure having this Friday episode with you. How have you been?
I've been good. I've been busy.
How do you say good morning in Japanese?
Ohayo gozaimasu.
Can you say it again?
Ohayo gozaimasu.
Okay.
Yeah, so ohayo is good morning. And gozaimasu, what I learned is that that's like, you say that to just be respectful. So like when you're talking to people you don't know or you're going into a professional setting, it's the same with thank you, which is arigato. You could just say arigato, but to be respectful, you say arigato gozaimasu.
Okay, all right, there you go. See, like it would have been like a pity if you went to like there and not come back with like a word or two.
Yeah, well, these are words we have to learn like before going, just in case that you know we have to use them. But you know, Japan and the places that we went to, the very touristy places like Tokyo and Osaka, most people speak English, so you can pretty much get around really, really easily. All the signs, all the billboards, everything are both in Japanese and English, so it's really not difficult to move around Japan at all.
Yeah.
And it's funny too because I'll be in like the convenience store and I'll like be ordering things like completely in English, and then in the end I'll just end it up with arigato gozaimasu, like after just saying my entire thing in English. just to be like.
I love it. But that's the beauty about getting exposed to the culture and a different way of being, isn't it?
Yeah, it was a great trip. Like, I can't wait to go back. I've dreamt of it twice since I've come back. I've dreamt of being in Japan twice.
Okay, it's gonna happen, definitely.
Yeah,
Like once you set your foot there, I'm sure it's gonna take you there, but definitely. So good to have you again once here on this Friday episode. Folks, let us know where you're watching from, if you're celebrating anything today, how are you feeling? Definitely would love to interact with you via our Facebook Live, and if you're watching via YouTube or cable TV, thank you so much for welcoming Courtney and I into your space. Courtney, are you ready for Couch Talk?
Let's get into it.
Yeah. So one of the big discussions that's taking place right now is the agreement that Belize has made with the U.S. government as regards to putting Belize as a safe third country. We know that the agreement has been made with the U.S. government. However, it has not been ratified as yet. And so the leader of the opposition, Tracy Tager Panton, yesterday had a press statement where basically he's saying pause on the ratification of the agreement to make Belize a safe third country. And she mentioned some very interesting points, which, from hearing it, is completely valid because she's asking, for one, the government to fully disclose what this agreement can look like. She said the preamble has been shared, like a brief summary of what it will look like. But nevertheless, she's saying we need to know like what are the fine prints, what are all these agreements that you're making on behalf of the country and seeing how it will affect us. She went into doing a very good analysis of what is our current landscape and if we're able to afford this agreement, right? Because she's saying what are going to be the implications on housing, what's going to be the implications on healthcare, what's going to be the implications on education, the legal representation is saying we are already stretching our resources thin. We're talking about ensuring security of people when our security system is always, on the spotlight for, for conflict, for any speculations about, error and all of these things. They're saying, are we really in the right place right now to be able to accommodate this safe third country agreement? So they're saying, hold it there. Let's
Right.
have this discussion, but also let's see what you have agreed to. What are your thoughts about that comments that she made, Courtney?
Well, she's right. I think, this is something that has to be shared in the parliament, has to be discussed by all the parliamentarians. And we spoke to the foreign minister yesterday, and that's exactly what he said. He said that it has been shared with the clerk to share with the senators. He says it's not a secret document. So, it should be publicized. It should be for everyone to read. Everybody should be able to have access to this document. But he did confirm that it will be that the opposition and the Senate will have a chance to debate it before it is ratified. He confirmed that process will go through and that he wanted to clarify, certain things in the agreements. I think one of the things that he pointed out was that it will, after all the terms have been met, in that it's only people from the Central America and Caribbean minus Guatemala. It's the length of time or whatever, all of these terms that they've put forward. But one of the terms is that it's only 10 people per annum, and it's only for 2 years. The agreement's only for 2 years. So at max, it'll be 20 people. So it's not like we're getting an influx of hundreds and hundreds of migrants. So he pointed out, yes, that it's only going to be 20 people at max. So he wants to put these parts of the agreement out so that Belizeans can have a better idea of it. So it doesn't seem like, they're running wild and they're just going to start dumping people here in Belize. But I agree with the leader of the opposition that it's something that has to be discussed in Parliament. It's something that has to be discussed among the general public. Opinions need to be shared and information needs to be gathered. You can't just sign this thing without showing it to, because, we have a government, yes, but the opposition, as little as they may be, they still play an important role in the democracy, in the democratic process, and they deserve to see it, to read the entire thing, to time to go through it too. They always have this issue when, especially before House meeting, where they get sent the bills and whatnot, like the night before, like 10 o'clock the night before, and they have to stay up all night and try to read these things. So, that's deliberate, right? That doesn't have to be the case. So again, this should be this should be shared with them with enough time so that they can fully go through it. They can meet amongst themselves. Their party meets among themselves. The senators have a chance to read it over and discuss it and stuff, and so that they can come with opinions and concerns and be able to debate the thing properly. But that debate will be very interesting. The agreement itself, Belize walks a very thin line. I'm conscious of this. We have to balance our own sovereignty with our need for foreign aid. And the U.S. gives us a lot of foreign aid. So, but it's just surprising to me, or maybe it's not even surprising. Earlier this year, the Prime Minister was dead set against making Belize a third safe country. They were like, that's not gonna happen. We'll only take Belizean citizens and that's it. And it's just funny how in 10 months, how much can change. And whether we were offered something else, some other type of foreign aid, or I don't know the details, but it's interesting how fast, how quickly the government changed their minds, and we become a dumping ground essentially for the U.S. For the U.S. to on their tirade against migration and migrants and immigrants. We become a dumping ground for them. It's like we kind of do become their backyard in that sense.
Definitely. I just want to share one of the comments that is being shared on our Facebook Live, which is the fact that Belize is kind of supporting, the human rights violations that Trump is doing in the U.S.
Right.
We're saying because we know that they're like left, right, and center, kind of like indiscriminately, just picking up people off the streets. We're seeing it through like many coverages of what's taking place in the U.S. So like by Belize agreeing to be a safe third country, saying, okay, Trump,
Do what you want.
do what you want.
Yeah.
So is Belize condoning the violations that Trump is conducting in the U.S., which is, I can see where people can have that view on it. But Courtney, let's talk now about another, situation that took place at the Parliament meeting that took place recently, where PUP Senator Iman Courtney mocked the UDP for loving a pedophile, because as we know, the UDP.
Putif Bunna.
Yeah, they showed up with a shirt that said "Who Thief Budna," and basically he just seems that he's missing the point, and he just went on a different tangent. What are your thoughts about what happened with his comments, but also with the UDP showing up with this shirt?
I can't say much about the UDP showing up in the shirt. I can't say whether it's a good move or a bad move. It looks off. I will say that. It looks off, but that's just public perception, and the public will always find something to criticize and complain about, because some people pointed out, like, how come you don't show up with shirts when a woman is, for a femicide victim, or a child who's a victim of something? Why don't you stand up for them? I think when I spoke to one of the parliamentarians off record, he just said that the plan was to come in and to focus the issues on Budna, to make sure keep it in the limelight. But then at the same time, the Fortis deal came, so they had to focus their efforts on that instead. So I get that, but
Yeah.
they're right in that we have to keep this issue up front, because at the end of the day, and it's not, and yes, the people are deflecting 100%.
Yeah, definitely.
Senator Courtney, Prime Minister, all of these people, they're deflecting because they don't want to tackle the root issue, in that there are allegations that agents of the state took a Belizean, no matter what crimes he's committed, at the end of the day, he's a Belizean.
Exactly.
Agents of the state allegedly took a Belizean out of Belize and took him across to be locked up by Guatemalans, and that is the root of the issue. It's not who he is, it could be anybody. It's the fact that we're saying that police officers might have been involved in this, and that's the crux of the matter. And maybe their message doesn't come across as that. Nobody's saying that, yeah, we love Joseph Bona, we condone the things he's been accused of or been convicted of. It's that police officers can't be allowed to do this. Nobody, no agent of the government, nobody can be allowed to do something like this.
Yeah, definitely. So it clearly sounds like Senator Iman Courtney is following the campaign that the Prime Minister is taking place as in regards to deflecting, as you said, the situation of like what really happened with this Belizean citizen that was abducted and ends up in Guatemala, right? So it's clearly like moving the limelight somewhere and saying, why to defend somebody that is a pedophile that had so many, criminal activities. But definitely at the end of the day, everybody should be concerned about what really happened here and who's going to be held accountable for what is taking place, because we have not heard any updates in regards to who's going to do the independent investigation about this criminal case. How is Budna being supported in Guatemala to be able to go through the proper legal process for his convictions over there? So there's still so many questions in place, and I know like there's one thing after the next that's taking place in the country, right? So the situation with
it's easy to move on.
Yeah, and then like Fortis, and now like this church safe. So there's so many things happening in the national landscape that we might easily get distracted and just move to the next one without really like finalizing what happened with the abduction of Joseph Budna.
Right, and if we let that run wild, then it happens again and again and again.
And it can happen to somebody else.
To anybody else.
Right?
It can happen to an innocent person who just police has a grievance with this person and does the same thing. So we have to be very mindful of that.
Yes. So, Courtney, let's move on to our next topic. And so Senator Sheena Pitts had some really like important comments to make as in regards to the system failing Angelita. We know Angelita is one of the victims that died recently from a femicide, right? It's a domestic violence situation where she was and her son and her daughter, they were lit up on fire by their ex-common law partner. And so like this, knowing what transpired, before this actual incident where she went to court asking for a restraining order and getting that support for her to be safe, and not being able to get this because the court was closed, it's just like, So she's saying the system is failed Angelita, but it's also failing other women.
Yeah. No, this is a very, very blatant show of not just of misogyny. It's straight up misogyny because domestic violence reports are never taken seriously. They're taken seriously when it's too late, when the person has already been killed or they've been seriously harmed. But a lot of times women, they go to the police station or they try to report something and the police don't act on it. They don't act with any kind of urgency. These women's lives are in urgent danger and the
Yeah.
police don't see it like that. We have this culture of victim blaming in this country that really sickens me so much.
Yeah.
The woman is like, oh, she chose to stay. Oh, she just going back. Even children, oh, they act like a big and a child cannot consent to anything, but instead of blaming a man for hitting a woman or grooming a child, you're going to blame the woman and the female children over and over and over and over again. It's straight up misogyny. And yes, the idea that your life is in danger. This man broke into her home, covered her mouth, and said, "I will kill you, and I will kill these picnic." His own son too. One of them was his son. And then the fact that she can't get a restraining order. And then Senator Sheena Pitts, she called for the establishment of a domestic violence court.
Yeah.
And I think, yeah, that's a step forward. Like, we have to have services and police officers that actually care about these victims. You can't go to a police station and you might just meet somebody who beat their own wife and so they're okay.
Right.
So we have to have police officers that actually care about these issues, who are set aside for a specific unit to deal with these issues. And it has to be treated with urgency because Angelita and Tishan and Shadia, they could be alive right now. They could have been alive and unharmed right now. And everybody else who was harmed in this, because people went in to try and save them and they were injured as well.
Yeah, definitely.
This whole thing
We
could have been
we always
avoided.
use this battered woman syndrome as an excuse to be like, in terms of the urgency or how do you apply, the security measures for possible victims, now victims like, Angelita, to feel safe, to be secure. Because saying, like you mentioned, oh, she's going to go back to him. Like, what's the point about you getting a restraining order if you're going to go back to him? But we talk about people being, trauma bonding, right? And
Yeah.
all of these things where it doesn't matter. Like, that's not your point. You're not here to judge
Yeah.
if I'm going to go back or what are my reasons of going back. Your point here is for you to ensure that they are safe. But I also focus on the conversation as regards to the culprit, right? The ex-Kamala husband and how he came out of prison with this sense of vengeance. And for me, that talks about what really transpires in prison and the rehabilitation process that these persons go through to be properly reintegrated back into society, right? So you get locked up for some months. Obviously, you are just
The rage is
simmering in
building,
this
yeah.
rage that the first thing when you get out is I'm gonna go and seek revenge, but that this man was imprisoned for domestic violence, right? So there should be something that says I cannot just let
Yeah.
this man go
Go.
because
Obviously, going after
might.
the lady,
So
right.
where is the proper system where you say let's have a safe house or a transition place where this man can go for counseling while he reintegrates back into society to prevent a situation
Yeah.
like what happened to Angelita, right? So
Yeah.
in many ways, it's failing women, but it's also failing society because people are just at Colby and then we do not know, do they get the proper therapy? Do they get the proper counseling to go back and reintegrate themselves into society?
Right, and she should have been informed too when
she
he
should have
was
been-
released.
That is the next thing too.
So she could have tried to protect herself. And this situation is appalling. And every
Yeah.
time you think about it, you just feel really horrible inside. And so once again, our condolences to the family. They were buried yesterday. I can't imagine the grief and all those students too that were part of Shadia and Tishan's life and all that they have to endure now. But we really need to do better. And we can't just send a press release. I have to mention this. I'm sorry. When something bad happened, we can't just send a press release and say, that's it, that's all we can do. What are the steps that the Ministry of Human Development and the Office of the Special Envoy and the Cabinet and whoever else, what are the concrete steps? All these press releases say our condolences and we condemn this heinous act. They all say that.
Yeah.
All of them. Nobody say, this is what we are doing.
Exactly.
I just have to say that
Yeah.
because it's ridiculous.
That is true. That is true. And Senator Sheena Pitts also she ended her presentation by also calling out on civil society and faith-based leaders in saying thoughts and prayers only go so far. Saying get up and get active because our women are dying because of domestic
Right.
violence. So thoughts and prayers, yes, but what are you meaningfully doing to protect and safeguard the lives of women, especially? Like you can go and you can pray and all of these things, but you know, what happens after?
Yeah.
So he's saying get up and get active. And I think that was a very good call, not just for CSOs and faith-based leaders, but for everybody, right? I think there's a big sense of like apathy where people are no longer caring and not wanting to intervene because you know that's not my business. But at the end of the day, where you're seeing the situation take place, then we must do something about it, not
Right.
let it go until a situation like this happen and be like, oh man, we could have done something to protect them.
Right. And I think
Yeah.
we've gotten a report of a possible femicide last night, where we have gotten reports where a woman was chopped up. So that's something that we'll have to look into today. And more details on that will be in the newscast later on if it is, true and confirmed.
Yeah, but if that's the case, Courtney, it's just like, wow. I think we're not having this hard conversation
Yeah.
about the danger that our Belizean women
Right.
are in.
We're not focusing the discussion on femicide. This is an epidemic of femicide. Like, that's what we have to point out.
Yes. So stay tuned to that update on tonight's newscast to see how that investigation and that report of possible femicide took place. Let's move on to our next couch talk topic. And this, I've seen some comments while the show is going about people being concerned about this possible war that's simmering in our Caribbean region between the U.S. government and Venezuela. And one of the steps that is taking forward in being able to keep our zone of peace agreement, which was, I think, about 10 years that the governments of the CARICOM region and the Latin America came together and said, we're going to keep this as a peace zone, is under risk, right? Because of what the U.S. administration is doing. So what we do know is that former CARICOM leaders and present Latin American Caribbean leaders, they've signed a petition or they signed an agreement where they're calling out the U.S. government on this course of action that they're taking. On comments that was asked from Foreign Affairs Minister Francis Fonseca, he says that Belize is in agreement with what the CARICOM press statement is, that the U.S. government should abide by international law, and that everything, because you're saying this is a war on drugs and that you are attacking these boats that are trafficking drugs, then there is a due process for how you go about doing this. You just can't come and you just bomb a boat and then that's it without properly presenting the evidence and all of these things, because that's not how things go. And they're saying the Belize and CARICOM, they are ready to have a conversation and reach an agreement or find a resolution with the U.S. government about moving forward with this. Let's see how the U.S. responds to it, but
Right.
definitely it's something that we need to continue monitoring because we cannot afford another war, right?
Yeah, and we are trying to maintain this zone of peace. But
Yes.
again, it goes back to the safe third country thing in that you can't condone one thing that Trump is doing and then turn around and say, well, I don't want you to do this. If you give them an inch, they have to take a mile. So you got to be very careful with it. They're already in, and oh gosh. For the past 2 years, we've seen, maybe more than 2 years, but the past 2 years, we've been really focused on how humanitarian law just doesn't exist and it's not real, and all of
Yeah.
these made up international crimes and laws that just don't actually exist. So we see a country like Israel doing whatever it wants in Palestine, and then we come back to the U.S. who's doing whatever it wants in our waters. And that's a slippery slope that people were trying to tell you about. You're not supposed to care because it's going to happen to you, fine. But the fact is that if another country is doing it blatantly for the world to see and nothing happens to them, then other countries are going to start doing the same thing, especially like a country like the U.S. I mean, they've been doing it. It's not like it's new, of course not. But to be so blatant with it, that I'm just going to go into this territory that doesn't belong to me, and I'm just going to kill people. I'm just going to bomb vessels. I'm just going to bomb boats. Just as they went into the Middle East and they've just like torn up the Middle East completely. But yeah, we keep seeing these things. And then if it goes to the UN, let's just say it goes to the UN, the USA's veto power, every single country in the UN could be like, well, we want to punish the US, and the US will just veto it. So all of these things,
Yeah.
and there's very little we can do, but we have to stand on our convictions. We have to stand on our ground. If we want to maintain this zone of peace, then we can't be condoning any violent acts that Trump is doing, which includes just rounding people up and
Deporting.
dumping. Exactly.
Yeah, I agree 100%. You need to be like solid about
right.
your stance into it. So definitely, I think Belize needs to grow a moral backbone.
Yeah,
if
I think so
anything.
too.
We're just jumping from one place to the other, trying to be amicable with everything that's taking place.
Yeah.
For our benefit. Because we're looking at what our country needs, all of these things. But honestly, like, if this proceeds, there's no way how we're escaping an effect of what's going to happen in the country. But definitely stay tuned to how this develops. It's a very present situation that's taking place in the Caribbean waters, and innocent lives are at risk, and so many catastrophes can take place from this. But definitely have the conversation with your folks, talk about it more, stay tuned to what's the news, and follow up on it. Courtney, let's move on to our next Couch Talk topic. And now let's talk about the Belize volleyball team that returned home yesterday with a sour mouth. They did an excellent job in this recent match that they were taking place against Guatemala. Clearly, it was a heated match that that took place. It was a lot of rallies, like a lot of like back and forth. It was an A game, but definitely the bitter taste comes from what was also blatant on the screen, right? Where you can see that it was the Guatemalan team that caused the foul, but it was Belize that was, I guess, reprimanded for it.
Yeah. Right. So we could have gotten a bronze. I think the male volleyball team could have gotten a bronze medal, but after, they were carded for the ball that went off court, there was no chance of getting that medal. And I think, okay, so we have the video, right? So, so you could see right here how the Guatemala team touches the ball. Right. So I understand the our volleyball team. I would be upset too.
Yeah.
And there's nothing you could, like, how do you query it then? How do you query it? Do you, I mean, you have the evidence right here, but can you query it? That's the question. Like, who do you go to? Because at the end of the day, you work so hard for something just to have it, gone, and it's not even your fault, right? So I totally, sympathize with them. I totally understand the frustration that they must be feeling right now.
Yeah, because they didn't even want to like have an interview with the press yesterday of just how upset they were about the outcome of this game. But definitely, we did not come back with the medal. But definitely, there were people that got some awards for being like best scorers and all of these things within the Central American Games. But one way or another, we're very proud of the Belizean team for doing their best out there. Irregardless of the situation, you always put your best foot forward in everything you do to represent the country, and you all did a magnificent job. So we celebrate you for that. And hopefully, in another game, we're able to be properly redeemed.
Yeah, exactly. We're going to be vindicated.
Here. Vindicated, that's the word. Yes. Courtney, let's move on to our last Couch Talk topic. And as we talked about, and you heard it in the National Meteorological Service update of this morning, Tropical Storm Melissa is currently in the Caribbean waters in close proximity with Jamaica. And it's predicted that over the weekend it's going to intensify with a lot of like rainfall. And so Jamaica is preparing for what could be a catastrophic tropical storm, possibly development into a hurricane. What we do know is that there has been some death victims already reported in Haiti as regards to this tropical storm Melissa. But definitely stay tuned to the weather update to see how this is going to affect the country. Reflecting on what was shared this morning, Belize is still on a safe area. No predictions are showing that it's going to come over to our region. But definitely, if you have any family, any relatives, any friends in Jamaica, please reach out to them and check in on their safety. Also Haitians.
Yeah, because the thing is, it's just the outer bands that are hitting Haiti, and there's already 3 deaths.
3 deaths, yeah.
Just with the outer bands, that's alarming.
Yeah.
And we always know, like we've always been taught that even before hurricane season starts, you get your little kit together. So if you haven't done that yet, get some supplies just in case. And we're seeing that a lot of these hurricanes these days are happening later in the hurricane season, which didn't used to be like this. Climate change and whatnot, we're seeing. So not because we're almost in November means anything, because it could come in
Actually, hurricane season got extended to December, so it's no longer ends in November. Yeah.
We have to change our commercial.
Yeah.
June to November.
Yes.
Right. So just be mindful, guys. Keep an eye out. Monitor the weather. make sure you're prepared. And your family, you have somewhere to go if you need to leave, but you already have those steps in place.
Yeah, definitely work on your emergency plan. Also, like within your emergency plan, have the necessary numbers for like NEMO or your district office for like get in touch with them. You know, like there's a list also of like what should be within your emergency plan kit. Have those in place. As you mentioned, you know, like have your stock ready. Try not to eat it. I know some people would like hurry eat their hurricane rations even before the hurricane would come. But definitely prepare. You know, you can never go wrong with preparing for such a storm. But with that, once more, we encourage you to stay tuned to the weather updates and follow official weather updates also. You know, like on social media, there can be many now AI-generated posts or people just fear-mongering and all of these things.
So don't get
but
your news on Facebook.
Yeah.
Please don't.
And if you're gonna get it from Facebook, make sure that it's like from an official source,
Yeah.
like NEMO or
The
the
Weather
National
Channel or
Meteorological
something,
Service. Yeah. But with that, we come to the end of our couch talk, Courtney. Great chit chat between you and I, and we thank you, our viewers, for joining us and giving your perspective on the different topics that we talked about. But definitely stay tuned to tonight's newscast for those updates. If it's taking place. And if there's one thing you can do within your space is to be kind to each other. You know, whenever you see somebody going through a situation of violence, maybe you might say it's none of my business, but it may go really wrong. And so like be each other's keeper. I think that's a very important message that we should always be talking about. You know, check in your silent people. You never know what they may be going through.
Right. Yeah, and if you find yourself in a situation, don't be afraid to reach out for help. I think a lot of times we're embarrassed, whatever feelings we have, and that keeps us from reaching out. But if you feel like your life is in danger, don't be afraid to reach out. Somebody you trust, the authorities, and somebody, you know, and get the help you need if you need that help.
Yes. Yeah. Thoughts and prayers go only so far.
Right.
Get active and get protecting your people. So
Right.
with that, we come to the end of our couch talk. So once more, thank you for your contribution. We do have a birthday shout out to you,
Right.
Courtney.
Yes, we have a little 8-year-old viewer,
Ooh.
Heather Thompson, a student that's Holy Redeemer, I believe. Yes. So yeah. So happy birthday, I can't do it like Renata. Of
Yeah, I
course.
cannot do it either. I was like, I'm gonna leave Courtney in this job. So let's see how she does birthdays.
Happy birthday, Heather. 8 is a magnificent age. It's full of innocence. I wish I could go back to being 8 years old, not have to worry about nothing. Please enjoy your childhood, enjoy your youth, enjoy your day. I hope your classmates and, you know, they make it extra special and your family makes it extra special for you.
Yeah, you deserve it. And happy Friday. Enjoy your birthday. Yeah, you did a great job.
Ah,
All right,
thank you.
I see you. And we also have a beautiful sunrise to share with you. And this sunrise is all the way from Norway.
We have Norwegian viewers.
Yeah. So all the way from Norway, and this is courtesy of Manuel Lanza. Manuel, I want to say thank you so much for submitting the sunrise. I want to go to Norway.
Yeah.
I want to go.
Me too.
Yeah, and also to Geneva.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also, tonight is the premiere of Huda Willy Pa.
Yes.
So please make your way to
Kevin's
the Bliss.
debut.
My debut at the Bliss on a stage. My
Are you
gosh.
nervous?
My heart is racing. I feel like I'm like floating. Honestly, we've been rehearsing every day, and I'm just extremely proud of the cast. But yeah, come out tonight and tomorrow, you know, to find out who is Willy's father. Who the Willy Pa? Who the Willy Pa?
Might be Kevin.
Might be me.
All right, guys.
Might be me. But definitely, we're gonna go into our first commercial break. When we're back, we have a great conversation with our friends from Bowen and Bowen because they have some new pre-mixed cocktails to introduce. Let's find out about that. So commercial break, and we'll be back on Sunup on 7.
Hi, have you heard about the expungement of criminal records? Well, as of August 1st, 2024, the Criminal Records Rehabilitation of Offenders Act allows for you to apply to have certain criminal charges permanently erased from your record. Isn't that amazing?
So, what makes you eligible to apply for expungement? The offense must qualify for expungement based on Schedule 2 and 3 of the law. You must meet the applicable rehabilitation period. This is the time period you must wait before you can apply. The applicant must not have any outstanding matters or have had any other convictions during the rehabilitation period. You can qualify for automatic expungement for certain first-time drug offenses, as well as COVID-related offenses. So, what are the benefits of expungement? Well, it broadens employment and educational opportunities that a criminal record would normally hinder.
It gives you a peace of mind away from the stigma of having a criminal conviction and provides you with access to services that may be otherwise restricted.
If you have a past criminal conviction, here's what you can do to get it expunged. First, verify if you qualify for expungement. Then, prepare the application package. Each package consists of 2 forms. Applications are available countrywide. You then make a non-refundable payment of $100 at your nearest Treasury Department and finally submit the package and payment receipt to any Ministry of Human Development office countrywide. Note, applicants will receive a notification within 90 days to see if their application was approved or denied. So, if you are interested, visit any Human Development office countrywide, any magistrate court, or the Ministry of Home Affairs office in Belmopan. For more information, you can call 227-2716 or you can WhatsApp 613-0343.
A hurricane can turn everyday objects into dangerous projectiles. Secure loose outdoor items like furniture and grills. Board up windows and trim trees around your house. These simple steps can significantly reduce damage during a storm. Don't wait until the last minute. Be proactive and secure your home today. Remember, it pays to get it right with RFNG Insurance, a Road Group company.
All right. When the one fan the on, the window open and the light may turn off. It look like you listen to me, Jamie.
Not only that, I even get a new coffee mug where keep my coffee hot all day.
I'm impressed. You don't look like you're so hard here.
Better than that, BL can change my meter to one of their new smart meter, they call it the AMI.
Oh, I hear about it for TV for BL ad, you know.
Yes, man, it don't reach the money better to change it right now. Let's go check it out.
Hey guys, I'm almost done here.
So that when you reach my area,
We're upgrading meters across Belize, house by house, business by business. Always look out for BL logo, uniforms, and IDs. BL will make you know when we're in the area. The EMI meter rollout is a part of BL strategy to modernize our energy services.
you don't need to come in at my house, right?
Come in your house, boss, only if you got something good for you.
BEL, bringing you a brighter tomorrow. Welcome to the V Department Store. We are conveniently located on Coney Drive in Belize City. That's right on Coney Drive in Belize City. At the V Department Store, we offer a wide variety of groceries, cosmetics, kitchen appliances, kitchenware, electronics, and more. We've also recently expanded to the second floor to better meet your household and office furniture needs. We now have a wide variety of furniture, home decor, and accessories. We have a shared vision for a comfortable and customer-friendly shopping experience. Visit us today and be warmly greeted by our reasonable prices and cordial staff. The V Department Store. Experience the ultimate shopping destination.
Wake up to positivity and inspiration. It's a fresh and diverse twist on your mornings. Tune in to Sunup on 7 every weekday morning at 6:30 a.m. right here on your nation station, Channel 7. It's the morning show you don't want to miss.
guard remains
We're
Antramanako
navigating along the coastline.
This morning,
of
the
northern
2023
lagoon in the
Good evening.
Good evening. I'm Shireen Kelso.
And here's what's ahead for you on 7 News Tonight. We've got details of these and other stories in our newscast for tonight. Good evening. With your news, I'm Indra Craft.
Please, you're watching the Nation Station, Channel 7.
Muy buenos dias, my Sunup on 7 family. Welcome back to your Friday episode. The Friday energy is right on Sunup on 7. It's only going to get better because we have Bakehouse on the set. And they're here to introduce some pre-mixed cocktails. And joining us to have this great conversation, we're joined by Kadeem Vernon. Kadeem, good morning.
Good morning.
How is your Friday energy? You can be honest.
I will say it's a bit exhausting getting up every morning to do these interviews, but I'm so excited for this new product. I just have to get up.
Yeah.
Right? And honestly, I think this is the best day to do it on Sunup on 7 because you guys always have a party, right?
That's true. And it's Friday,
so it's
right?
Friday.
Yeah. The weekend
It's not
is
Friday somewhere, it's Friday today.
It's Friday
right?
today.
So I want to just give a brief history of like what Bakehouse is first.
Please do.
So Bakehouse was actually a bakery in Ladyville that was owned by the company. And so we decided to switch the ovens for stills and create our own spirits brands. So we have the Bakehouse vodka, the cane pure white rum, and Three Finger gin, right? And you asked me earlier during the commercial break why you're so impressed that we came out with these premixed cocktails so fast. They're actually being developed at the same time. So we thought well ahead, and like our drinks are the bottle of rum or vodka, they're 40% alcohol. So you need a mixer to drink it anyway, right? So we went the extra mile and did it for you.
Yeah.
The perfect blend and the perfect mix.
I love it. And
At
no
the
bartender
perfect
needed.
price. Yeah.
And a great price too. We're going to talk
great
about all of
price,
those things
yeah.
right now.
Yeah. So as you see here, I just want to get into the design of it all, right?
Yeah, let's
Our team, Sakizme, they did a great job designing the can, making it feel really like a local product, right? So this is actually a sketch of the Bakehouse Distillery in Ladyville. So you can see there, right here. There you go. All right.
Yeah.
See? You get to sit close up too. right?
Awesome.
Yeah, so this is was inspired by the Bakehouse Distillery in Ladyville, and we wanted to put it there so that we can give more of a local feel to really make you know that it's a handcrafted recipe, right? And same with the cane rum. I mean, I don't have to tell you how popular rum and coke is in Belize, right?
Yeah.
So I will say what you can expect from it if you guys want to try it today. This
Yeah,
morning.
we're gonna try it.
You'll expect a taste of nostalgia. So
Taste of nostalgia.
Yes.
Wow.
Like the sixth form nostalgia.
That's such a line.
Like think about the first time you tasted rum and coke. I don't know if if you
It was
went
sixth
to
form,
your
true.
Christmas parties at your grandparents' house or so, and the first time you tasted rum and coke, how that felt. All the memories come back. With the vodka citrus now, that wakes you up. That one will surprise you. And although it has orange juice and mandarin in there, it's not as sweet as you think it is, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So I will say it surprises you. That's all I'll say.
Yeah. So like when I saw the product like 2 days ago, and I was pretty impressed. Like just again by how like fast it's in the market. Like because we know like the launch of the Bakehouse spirits was pretty recent, maybe like 2 months ago or something like that. So I'm like, what? And then when you like see the can and everything, the artwork that goes into it is very beautiful. It's very catchy. it's not something that you see in your everyday spaces.
Yeah.
And the tagline of like no bartender needed. I think that's
no bartender required. So like this product not only was made to be a complement to our main spirits, but also to compete against those imported brands. I mean, people love these pre-mixed cocktails, these drinks, but they're so expensive. I went into the Puma gas station and they're all start from like $9.50 all the way to $13.
Yeah.
So how much
which
for
is
one?
way too high. These are only $5 a can.
$5 of
And
a
it's about,
pre-mixed cocktail.
it's 296 ml, so about 10 ounces in each can. And it's the perfect blend and mix. And I know many people are asking, okay, what are the amount of alcohol in it? It's 8%
What?
rum and 8% vodka. Right? So
Oh my
it's a
God.
really good mix. Because we all know we have those bartenders who give you more rum than Coke. Sorry, more Coke than rum.
Yeah.
And, you know, they would give you more juice than
Or some that would
vodka.
give you more rum than Coke and just taste
Yeah,
really bad, right?
it's just not
Yeah.
the perfect blend. So
Exactly.
we decided to do it for you. The perfect blend for your taste buds.
I love it. So, Courtney, which one do you want to try first? We're giving you the honors of
I
doing
can't
this.
decide.
But close your eyes and just pick one.
This one.
All right.
All right, that's a vodka.
All right.
Okay, so that means you get to try the...
You get the nostalgia.
Get to go through the nostalgia.
And
lane.
I get to wake up.
All right. So, we're definitely, again, for people that are interested in trying these new products, where can they find them?
So this is actually available in Belize City. We're piloting it here so just to see the market's reaction and see how people really like it, right? And we want your feedback. So let us know how you like it, post about it. You can tag us on Facebook and Instagram, the Bakehouse Distillery BZ, and let us know how you like it, right?
All
So
right.
this is in Belize City and Ladyville only for this year, but
So you
as
have
soon
your
as we
nails.
see more interest in it, we can expand to different areas,
All
right? So
right.
keep commenting.
Keep commenting. Here you go, Courtney.
Thank you. Kevin has to open it so I don't mess
Yeah,
up my
because he has
manicure.
nails. I have a lot of girlfriends, right? So and all of them with their nails, I am like, I get you.
You're a
know,
girl's
this is,
girl.
Yeah, I gotta like open it for you. All right.
But then cheers.
Cheers.
good.
Cheers, Kadi.
So good.
Thank you for bringing this goodness. It says, white rum, a tribute to a land's wealth untold and its people valiant and bold.
Yes.
What?
My one doesn't say anything.
It's super, super cute.
Weird. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, mine is.
It's on the white rum. A tribute to a land's wealth untold and its valiant and its people valiant and bold. I like it.
This tastes
like it?
so good.
So
it's
good?
really good.
Okay, let's try.
I think I just saw a tear well up. I don't know.
You rooming 6'4"?
Yeah, it's properly mixed. You know, it has a great balance. I have to say, the Coke and the rum. It's not, none of it is overpowering. I want to try this one. You want to try this?
Yeah.
Now, the surprising thing is the vodka one, you'll taste the alcohol immediately.
Yeah.
This one, it's a bit more subtle.
Yeah.
But it'll keep drinking it and it'll get you there.
Yeah. That's really good. Wow. These are so good.
Brandon's editing hard. I gotta give a good feedback. Both of them are really good.
Mhm.
And both of them have their uniqueness.
Mhm.
Yeah. But if I were to pick one, I would go for that one.
I would go for the vodka.
Yeah.
So we picked correctly
Yeah.
in the beginning.
Also, I know like vodka is not my forte, so I stick to.
No, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. And that's the whole point of these premixed cocktails, that you have a choice, right? So we want to make sure that you can enjoy it. Honestly, it wasn't surprising that you like the vodka more. That's usually, while we were doing the testing, more females gravitated to the vodka because you guys want to, party hard. You guys, we just want to chill.
Right.
But again, that's not to say you can't be
yeah.
switching, right? So you can have the rum and coke first to get you, get you started, and then when you're ready to party,
definitely
the vodka. So each can be suited for any occasion. So whether you just want to chill in the backyard, have a couple drinks with your family, maybe you want the rum and coke. If you want to party and like go to the beach, secret beach, the vodka
Yeah.
is your friend.
Definitely. And yeah, I look forward to the gin that may be released. I don't know if that's
Yeah, well,
a thing.
we're still crafting the recipe, so you
Yeah.
can look out for it soon.
I'll definitely look forward to it.
We want to experiment with more flavors, but we started with these two simply because it's such a familiar taste to everyone.
I can see
and honestly, we know we could win with these. So these are the perfect mixes to launch with. It gives people something familiar, but also you know, a lot of times people don't support Belizean products because it's very expensive, you know, to source the ingredients and to get everything. But we solved that issue. So it's no longer expensive.
Right.
So
$5.
there's no excuse now. You can have fun on a Belizean product and give back to your own country.
Yeah.
So these are, like I said, $5 in the can, and it's a 24 pack, which is only $55.10 for the case of 24. And that's with the deposit and GST included.
Wow.
So you can have a party.
Yeah.
That you can buy a case and have enough for everyone.
Right.
can see
and
that
at
for
8% alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah. It will be, at the end of the party, you know, I'll say it is very easy cleanup. The cans are very convenient, and that's why we put it in cans and not in bottles or plastic. You know, it's easy to clean up, crush it, throw it away, and, you know, it's better for the environment
Right.
too.
Yeah. So do you collect the cans? Are you gonna plan to collect the cans?
We do charge a deposit for the cans, so yes, you can. You do pay for the deposit of the cans, the 15 cents.
Okay.
I'm not sure if you mentioned maybe when it's rolling out to other parts of the country.
Yeah, so once we see the market's reaction here in Belize City and Ladyville, you know, everybody loves it, then, you know, we'll expand to like San Pedro and the Keys and stuff. Right, well, you know, right now it's kind of slow season, so we want to, you know, have them waiting the anticipation, right? So you can hopefully see it roll out pretty soon.
Okay.
Definitely.
In other
Any-
areas.
Any review, any thoughts that you would like to share?
I didn't know what I was expecting, but it exceeded that for sure. This vodka, like I think it's a mandarin. Honestly, it's so
yeah, it's
good.
mandarin and orange juice
Yeah,
concentrate.
that it's amazing. I'm not even just saying that. Like I'm not being paid. This isn't sponsored. This is good.
Yeah, I'm not paying her, guys.
Definitely.
Right. And for somebody like me, I don't drink beer. So when I'm out with my friends and they're all buying beer, you know,
Yeah.
I get left behind because like I don't want to mix up, you know. So this is super convenient for me.
Yes.
Good. So it's available in Belize City and Ladyville, as you mentioned. So you can go ahead and sample. And if you want to give your feedback, you can always.
You can always message us on Instagram or Facebook at the Bakehouse Distillery Belize page, and we'll be happy to, you know, hear your feedback about these products. Again, they're available in Belize City and Ladyville only, so you can find it at Publix, at Neighbors stores in Belize City and
Very
Ladyville.
well. All right.
Your local gas station for only $5, guys.
Okay. Well, Karim, thank you so much for joining us today on Sunup on 7.
Yeah.
Introducing the new premixed products from Bakehouse. Definitely a great way to start the Friday and the weekend. So yeah.
Every set I've been on, they're like, "We're so glad you came."
Yeah.
They're like,
Yeah.
"You should come more."
We're often. Right.
Come more often.
Right.
I wonder why. But yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Amazing product. Again, $5, guys. 8% alcohol. You cannot go wrong with this Belizean made product. So thank you so much, Karim, for gracing us and gracing our couch and our set.
Awesome. You get to keep the rest.
Oh.
With that, we go into another commercial break. When we're back, we have great conversation because we have our friends from the Belize Zoo on set, and they have something.
They might have brought grace. Maybe. We'll see.
We'll see. Commercial.
So I want to do farming. Fruits, vegetables, anything. You don't have to go out there and buy, you know, you have your own thing.
This never happened when I come in the two, baby. That's why you look.
200 lots, more lots than people with land of Ocasio. So when I pick them when I ban yet to get land.
You could look at all of them, how happy they are. They're so, man, these people don't know how to express themselves right now.
People who have never had a land before, will live here for years, finally get something to say, okay, I own, I have something in my name, you know.
So when you get your piece of land, you have to hold on to your land. You have something to pass on to your picnic.
Use your land, make it useful.
Don't sell your land because it is gold. You're investing in your own selves and your children down the road.
I know how to say thank again because it's a great achievement.
Say hello to the new Fawee Bolito app. Your favorite game is now in the palm of your hands. Buy your Bolito jackpot and lottery tickets anytime, anywhere, right from your phone. Payments? Easy. It's all done with DigiWallet. Easy, accessible, safe, yours. Win big? You'll know right away. Get instant in-app notifications and even SMS alert if there's an issue with your payout. Collect your winnings your way, straight to your DigiWallet or any bank account. And if you've got lucky numbers, no need to type them every day. Just hit repurchase and you're good to go. The Fawee Bolito app. Easy, fast, and all about you. Download today and play your way.
All right. On the one fun day, the window open and the light may turn off. It looks like you listen to me, Jamie.
Not only that, I even get a new coffee mug. We keep my coffee hot all day.
I'm impressed. You don't look like you're so hard here.
Better than that, BL can change my meter to one of their new smart meter. They call it the AMI.
Oh, I hear about it on TV for BL ad, you know.
Yes, man. It don't reach the money better to change it right now. Let's go check it out.
Hey guys, I'm almost done here.
So that when you are reach my area?
We're upgrading meters across Belize, house by house, business by business. Always look out for BL logo, uniforms, and IDs. BL will make you know when we're in the area. The EMI meter rollout is a part of BL strategy to modernize our energy services.
You don't need to come in at my house, right?
Come in at your house, boss, only if you got something good for you.
BEL, bringing you a brighter tomorrow.
These charter mints aren't from
We're
an
navigating
airplane.
along the coastline.
This morning, the 2023 in the...
Good evening. Good evening. I'm Sheree Kelsel, and here's what's ahead for you on 7 News Tonight. We've got details of these and other stories in our newscast for tonight. Good evening. With your news, I'm Indra Craig.
Please, you're watching the Nation Station, Channel 7.
My beautiful Sunup on 7 family, welcome back to your Friday episode. Just before the commercial break, we had a great conversation with Bowen and Bowen introducing their new pre-mixed cocktails. They're available in Belize City and Ladyville, so if you want to give it a try, go ahead. We move on to another exciting conversation on Sunup on 7 because we have our friends from the Belize Zoo. And this weekend they have an amazing event called Boo at the Zoo. It's an annual event that y'all do. So today we're going to find out more details about it and of course, what can you expect? And they also have a virtual reality experience at the zoo. So joining us on our couch to have this great conversation, we have Jamal Andrew-Bond, Conservation Program Manager. Jamal,
morning.
So good to have you on Sunup on 7 once more. How is your energy level from 1 to 10?
It was a little lower, and then I put this on, and now it's a 10, so we're good to go.
You're channeling Grace.
Channeling Grace.
She can't be here, but
Yes.
she's here in spirit.
I figured you'd ask if we'd bring her, so we improvised.
There you go. Jamal, thank you so much for joining us and also for bringing Noelle with us. Noelle, you are the education officer at the Belize Zoo. How is your energy level today?
It's quite good, like Jamal's.
Uh-huh.
He kind of forced me.
Yeah.
Encouraged.
He
I love
encouraged
it.
me.
He's
Yes.
like, I never force or encourage you. I love the
Polite
switch
peer
of words. But thank you so much for joining us on Sunup on 7 to talk about Boo at the Zoo and also like about the virtual reality experience. So let's get started about this weekend's event, Boo at the Zoo. Yeah.
Awesome. So, like you said, it's an annual event. It's been happening for a little over 10 years. And because it's in October with the Halloween spirit, we take advantage of that, of course. So at the zoo, it's 2 days, the Saturday and the Sunday, 25th, 26th. And we take this time to our advantage by teaching people and our visitors about animals that are sometimes feared or very misunderstood.
Like which animals would those be?
Snakes, for example.
Okay.
The barn owl, in Spanish, el soch.
El soch.
That is one of the main ones, yes, that has a lot of myth to it. And even though we respect those myths, those cultural beliefs, we also take it upon ourselves to teach and educate, to inform. Because through informing, we can foster empathy for these animals as well and hence protect them.
That is true. Wow, I love that you use the word such. You know, it's so dear to like our hearts and our identity. It's like part of our Mayan identity. So hearing, you know, like you barn owl, such is so good that that language is incorporated into like our education.
Absolutely.
So definitely, it's such a great experience. Have you been to a Boo at the Zoo event?
I haven't been to the Boo at the Zoo. I've been to the zoo a gajillion times. But I know that the last time I went to the zoo was a night tour, and I know that one of the owls that were highlighted was Hoodwink, I think
Yes,
it's
Hoodwink the
So
owl.
Hoodwink
And
has
his
an
cute
amazing
romance story, right? Oh.
Yes. Do you remember the story of Hoodwink and his wife? Yeah, so that story has stayed with me. True love does exist. So you should go to the zoo, for Boo at the Zoo, and learn about Hoodwink and the story of him and his wife and their long-distance relationship.
It's true. Yeah, long distance relationships can make their way.
Yes,
can make
they
their
can
way
work.
through. They can be a success story. But so Boo at the Zoo sounds like it's a night event. No, it's a day event.
Traditionally, it is. So it's the name we've borrowed from zoos in the U.S., of course, and they have the infrastructure to do it at night. They have lit pathways and so on. We don't, so we initially started as like an afternoon event, and it's become so popular, it's turned into an all-day, two-day thing. Because we get a lot of interest.
And a lot of kids, right?
Absolutely. And and even a lot of adults as well. And of course, as Noelle said, it is a Halloween event. That's what we borrowed. But as the Belize Zoo, our big emphasis is those misunderstood animals. But packing a lot of, it's not just the animals. We've packed a lot of like traditional Halloween games and events into it, which is one of the main mandates that Noelle and our guest services manager, Yesi Gongo, are leading. So they're the masterminds behind everything you'll see this weekend.
Okay, so give us those details as to like the time and how there are any ticket prices. Like, what is the cost to participate in this?
The cost to participate is $10, and it starts from 9 a.m. all the way to 4. So there's enough time for you to get there to get your ticket and join on all the games and activities that we have there. If you wish to be a part of Boo at the Zoo, that $10 ticket, that $10 admission that you're paying will grant you or your child, depending who you're paying for, their little goodie bag. So we still keep the theme of, you know, trick-or-treating sort of thing. So that admission fee includes your goodie bag access to activities and including animal experiences.
Right. So yeah. So what are some of the activities that people can yeah.
So some of the activities that people usually look forward to are the kids zip lining.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And the rock,
And the rock climbing,
climbing.
for children.
Yeah.
Wow.
So those are the two main activities that parents look forward to when taking their children.
Is that like you find out you guess
You
which
guess which
eyes?
animal. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Big, a lot of creepy eyes.
A lot of educational activities. We'll have our photo booth where you can take your pictures as well.
That's so nice.
I see that you're
Of course,
definitely encouraging people to come with their the
Yes.
costumes if they
Yes.
have one.
Yeah.
Yeah. And a lot of our staff will be dressed up as well. So we
Yeah.
encourage people to come out in their costumes. It's you know it's.
What are you dressing up as, Jamal?
I can't reveal that on the media, Kevin. It's a surprise.
Yeah.
And I'm glad you brought up the costumes because for guests that arrived before 9:30, dressed in a costume of a native animal of Belize, you can get a chance to win a free meet and greet with an animal, with a mystery animal.
Okay. So in case people don't know what a native animal of Belize, just give them some helpful tips
Yeah.
of how can they show up tomorrow. What would that be?
Basically, an animal from Belize.
Yes.
So, for example, if you come and you're dressed as a scarlet macaque,
There you go.
the red one, the red one,
The keel-billed toucan.
Keel-billed.
Please no come as no toko toucan. We don't have them. Tapir, obviously, jaguar, harpy eagle. So all our native, our indigenous wildlife, the ones that are.
There we go. So
Yeah.
now you have some helpful tips as to like
Yeah.
what is a native animal, but also like how can you dress up tomorrow?
Right.
Yeah, if you're planning to come in your costume and it's a native animal, just show up to the admissions where you're gonna buy your ticket. Let them know, hey, I'm just up as a toucan. Am I eligible? And of course, they're gonna judge, of course, and
Check
see.
the color scheme.
Yeah, check the color scheme.
Sure, no toucan.
Yeah, and then you'll be grouped with the others that come in a native animal costume, and then
Wow.
you'll be taken to have an experience with an animal. It could be a tapir, a jaguar, or a scarlet macaque. So it's an excellent experience to have, that face-to-face contact with the animal, very close up meet and greet with the animals as well.
I love it.
And Kevin, I'm glad you were pleased with the mention of the Soch and you mentioned Maya culture. So part of what we've done in the past too was we've incorporated different ethnicities and cultures in Belize. We've gotten groups to come and do like a showcase of any connections they have with wildlife, part of their traditional storytelling and so on. This year we're pausing on that, and instead the education team will be doing some in-house storytelling, a little bit of a play, some puppets and so on about some of these myths and scary stories we know about animals.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so there's a lot to do. And,
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
So let's talk about when we go into the zoo at the zoo, do kids or adults and everybody get the opportunity to also try out the VR headsets?
Yes, yeah. So we've had the VR running, as you know, you came for the debut. We've had the VR running for a few months now, but we're doing a promotion for it tomorrow since we're expecting a lot of Belizean families to come out. And so typically it's $10 per person, but tomorrow it'll be $5, so 50% off. It's for ages 8 and up, and it's about, I would say, like a 15 to 20 minute experience. And basically what it does, as you see on the screen there, is it shows you a lot of animals that we do not have at the zoo. So this is our answer to the age-old question of when the zoo will get a lion, one giraffe, one kangaroo. Well, the answer is we have them, just virtually.
Yeah. Wow. That person's clearly in like a shot
Underwater.
or something, right? Wow.
So this is a partnership we launched with a company called Wild Immersion a couple months ago, as I said. And it's basically the zoo's effort to serve as a gateway to like the wider wildlife around the world. And hopefully make people make those connections and those, match up like, oh, we have jaguars, these ecosystems have lions and so on, and make those comparisons and contrasts. While also staying true to our mission of only housing rescued native wildlife, right?
Okay.
But recognizing that people want to see other animals, people want to see giraffe and whales and so on.
Definitely. I mean, and it's a great thing. Like when it was introduced, just the fact that people may never have the chance to go and see like a giraffe or a lion, right? Go to the safari. For one, it's like across the world, it can be a bit expensive to do it, but you're bringing it the reality or the experience home.
Yes.
For anybody that's interested in having this virtual reality experience, how does it work? Do you need to like pre-book it?
No, we'll just have it kind of rolling like on demand. So we'll have people assigned to that. So that'll be one of the stations for Boat the Zoo. So you just show up, you pay your Boat the Zoo admission, and if you're interested, at the same time you inquire about doing the VR.
Very
and you
well.
set a time either right before, once you get through the haunted hallway, you could do it, or maybe at the end. So we're on call for that tomorrow and Sunday.
I love it. But they can be able to access this experience anytime they go to.
Correct. Yeah. So once the zoo's open, it's available. It's open. It's available every day. It's just this weekend we have the promotion going on.
I love it. I love it. Courtney, any thoughts? How do you feel about this weekend's event at the zoo?
I always support the zoo. Jamal knows I'm there for the zoo for whatever. So it sounds like a really interesting, and especially for children to come out, and it's a really the zoo. It really helps you learn about our ecosystem here, and I think that's so important. I think it can inspire people to want to conserve our environment so that we can conserve these animals, protect these animals, and whatnot. So
yeah, I also like the fact that especially like I said, in regards to activities this weekend, we're saying we're gonna break some of the myths, as regards to like some of these animals, and address the fear that a lot of people have towards them, because I think like demystifying these things and breaking that fear is the great pathway to conservation and protection of our species that we have here in the country. So it's an excellent job, and we look forward to people showing up this weekend. Have a great time. Look out for those outfits, those costumes, and see what are these native species that people would go for. If you were to like dress up as a native species, what would that be?
What's your spirit animal, Courtney?
Oh, my spirit.
Grace. She will go as Grace.
I'll paint the little spots on my face.
We were joking about doing that we'd paint Grace's spots back on her because she's lost all of them now. So like that would be her Halloween costume. Maybe we'll still do it.
She'll dress up as baby Grace.
Yes, that's her costume.
That's interesting. Okay, so let's just go over the housekeeping again. Time and the price tickets.
Yes, price tickets are the tickets are for $10, and the event will run from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. And for your chance to win an animal meet and greet before 9:30, if you can arrive at that time, and just go to admissions, and then they will look at your costume and see if you qualify for the prize. There's so many other games that will be as well, educational games, cookie decorating stations, friendship bracelet stations.
Lots of sweets.
Lots of candy.
Lot of candy.
A lot of snacks. So
I love it. I love it.
I might go for the cookies.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna make like friendship bracelets.
That too, but the cookies come
I can see
first.
you're that kind of girl.
Yeah, I do have friendship bracelets actually.
The cookie station is very popular, right?
Yeah.
That's one thing we've had to keep because it gets a lot of attention.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Yes. No way, Jamal, we thank you so much for joining us today on Sunup on 7. Is there anything that we missed that's very important for us to mention?
No, I think we caught everything.
Yeah.
Just a reminder that the VR is on promotion for this weekend, so we encourage people to come out and enjoy it.
Yeah, and it's so cool too because it's like the animals, sometimes they see the camera, so they interact with the camera, so it feels like they're interacting with you.
Like
the lion is like right there, like pulling something from you, or the monkeys, they come all the way up into your face and stuff like that.
And we actually brought them, so I guess after we'll give Kevin a little sneak preview. We brought the headsets with us.
Is it working at the moment?
Yeah.
Yeah?
We could.
I wonder if we have time.
2 minutes? 2 minutes. Let's
We
do
have
it.
All right.
We have time.
All right. They're ready to go. So just, all I have to do is put that on, and I'll do the rest. Courtney, you want a redo?
Yeah, I'm going to say that.
Wow. Okay, it says...
I'll put it on right now, don't worry.
I can see stars.
There you go.
And the
Just
galaxy.
drop that on. And I think we do have your viewers will see some previews on the online because we send some of the clips just so they know what to expect. All right. Oops.
Courtney, where are you? Are you behind those white mountains?
Yeah, I'm here in the White Mountains with you.
Yeah.
Off you go.
Hello, this is Jane Goodall.
Oh, and I forgot to mention, this was endorsed by the late, great Jane Goodall. Yes. This was officially endorsed by Jane Goodall.
Oh, you're going to make me cry.
Together, we can change the way the world goes.
Sorry? Yeah? You got one tiny leap preview. Yeah. Okay.
Wow, to be able to see Earth from space. Wow.
And remember, it's 360, so look literally all the way around. Up, down, behind you.
Wow, I can see a star.
Earth is behind me.
Oh my god. Man, I will never get the space maybe,
surrounded
so
by
I'm so
void
glad I'm
and
able to see this.
silence, that life as we know it appeared.
Start seeing animals in a minute. There you go.
I guess you're following me.
Oh my gosh.
It's like you're
Okay, I'm flying.
Yeah.
Okay. I just have to get used to the height. Wow.
Oh, nice.
I
So
see.
everyone's seeing what you're seeing, by the way.
Really?
Nice.
Yeah, we have a little preview on our tablet.
Today's species
All right, they're the elephant.
and diversified.
Look behind you, Kevin.
Oh my god.
They have progressively adapted to their environment, but most of all, they have adapted to each other.
Jamal, this has me really emotional. Yeah.
Describe what you're seeing to the...
I'm seeing zebras. I'm seeing them in a water hole. And now we're at the barrier reef. Oh my god, this is nostalgic because I used to be a diver for so many years.
Compete or collaborate,
There's nothing as breathing underwater.
and evolve
I see an eel.
developing their senses, their morphology,
And these are
and their
grunts.
faculties.
Here comes the marine biologist coming over.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Alright, we're flying again.
I can see the sun. Is that the moon?
Let's discover how some animals have adapted
Oh my
and
gosh.
have come to us through time.
So much birds.
Ants.
And the ants.
Your leaf cutters, yep.
Yeah. They're getting ready for the rain. No, they bite, Brian. They bite.
Millions of years ago. So small yet so tough, this species cuts leaves and gathers them underground to grow fungi.
And it's very educational. Like it
Yeah.
tells you like about them, their function, how they live their life. Oh, these are mongoose, aren't they?
Meerkats.
Meerkats.
yeah.
Okay.
It's like Timon.
Uh-huh. And they're eating
Being quite
termites.
smart, mongooses travel with their family and rest in abandoned termite mounds before hitting the road again.
Oh, he's looking at me. Oh. All right. Wow.
This is my favorite part.
Look up for this one. There you go.
Whoa.
Good.
I can see your belly.
Giraffes have an extraordinary powerful heart. It is thanks to this
There we go.
heart that they can sustain such a long neck to reach the highest leaves of the savanna.
Oh, he was there as well.
So cool.
Oh, sloth. They're the cutest.
Sloths nest in the heights of the rainforest. Their coat's color and their slowness make them almost invisible.
Is it an almond tree? It's an almond tree, right?
Probably, yeah. I think this one was shot in Costa Rica.
Yeah, it's an almond tree.
So you'll see some familiar plants.
Yeah. Where's this?
All right.
Oh, shucks.
The male lion
Like,
is the greatest
there's a
carnivore
lion.
in Africa, but it only hunts occasionally.
Okay.
Wow.
I will.
Wow,
Yeah.
Jamal. Thank you so much for bringing
You're very
this
welcome.
experience.
That's great.
You're very welcome.
It has me really emotional. Again, I don't. Hopefully, one day I get to see them like live, you know, like in person. But being able to have this experience now,
Yeah.
and just bask in the beauty of nature, and just being able to get immersed into their space safely.
Yeah.
It's just such a great treat. Thank you, folks. I
welcome.
definitely encourage you to go ahead and experience
And it's
this.
half off, $75.
There we go. Can't beat that. Yeah. Wow. Thank you
I'm
so
glad
much
you
for this
enjoyed
treat.
it.
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Wow. All right, folks. Boo at the Zoo is this weekend, starting tomorrow and Sunday. Starts at 9 in the
At 4.
morning. But definitely show up with your costume so you can get a prize. There's so many things for you to do with yourself. It's such a great family event. Our viewers are saying they appreciate the positive vibes that the Belize Zoo is bringing to Sunup on 7. So we want to resonate that. And so thank you so much.
Thank
for
you.
joining
Thanks for having us.
Have a great event. Have fun. Send us pictures of your outfit. We would love to see that.
And Jamal, we want to see Jamal too.
Yeah, with his
The big
spots.
surprise.
Yes. With that, we're going to go into another commercial break. When we're back, we have more great conversations for you on the show. Stay tuned. This was so...
So I want to do farming. Fruits, vegetables, anything. You don't have to go out there and buy, you know, you have your own thing.
This never happened when I come in too, baby. That's why you look.
200 lots, more lots than people in the land of Costa. So on a picnic when a barn yet to get land.
You could look at all of them, how happy they are. They're so, man, these people don't know how to express themselves right now.
People who have never had a land before, will live here for years, finally get something to say, okay, I have something in my name, you know.
So when you get your piece of land, you have to hold on to your land. You have something to pass on to your picnic.
Use your land, make it useful.
Don't sell your land because it is gold. You're investing in your own selves and your children down the road.
I know how to say thank again because it's a great achievement.
Say hello to the new for We Bolito app. Your favorite game is now in the palm of your hands. Buy your Bolito jackpot and lottery tickets anytime, anywhere, right from your phone. Payments? Easy. It's all done with DigiWallet. Easy, accessible, safe, yours. Win big? You'll know right away. Get instant in-app notifications and even SMS alert if there's an issue with your payout. Collect your winnings your way, straight to your DigiWallet or any bank account. And if you've got lucky numbers, no need to type them every day. Just hit repurchase and you're good to go. The Fawi Bolito app. Easy, fast, and all about you. Download today and play your way.
All right. When the one fun day on, the window open and the light may turn off. It look like you listen to me, Jamie.
Not only that, I even get a new coffee mug where keep my coffee hot all day.
I'm impressed. You don't look like you're so hard here.
Better than that, BL can change my meter to one of their new smart meter. They call it the AMI.
Oh, I hear about it on TV for BL ad, you know.
Yes, man. It don't reach the money better to change it right now. Let's go check it out.
Hey guys, I'm almost done here.
So that when you reach my area?
We're upgrading meters across Belize, house by house, business by business. Always look out for BL logo, uniforms, and IDs. BL will make you know when we're in the area. The EMI meter rollout is a part of BL strategy to modernize our energy services.
Well, you don't need to come in at my house, right?
Come in at your house, boss, only if you got something good for you.
BEL, bringing you a brighter tomorrow.
These charter mints aren't from
We're
an apple
navigating
plain.
along the coastline.
This morning, the 2023
Good evening. Good evening. I'm Sheree Tulsel, and here's what's ahead for you on 7 News Tonight. We've got details of these and other stories in our newscast for tonight. Good evening. With your news, I'm Adore Craft.
Please, you're watching the Nation Station, Channel 7.
Welcome to the V Department Store. We are conveniently located on Pony Drive in Belize City. That's right on Pony Drive in Belize City. At the V Department Store, we offer a wide variety of groceries, cosmetics, kitchen appliances, kitchenware, electronics, and more. We've also recently expanded to the second floor to better meet your household and office furniture needs. We now have a wide variety of furniture, home decor, and accessories. We have a shared vision for a comfortable and customer-friendly shopping experience. Visit us today and be warmly greeted by our reasonable prices and cordial staff. The V Department Store. Experience the ultimate shopping destination.
A hurricane can turn everyday objects into dangerous projectiles. Secure loose outdoor items like furniture and grills. Board up windows and trim trees around your house. These simple steps can significantly reduce damage during a storm. Don't wait until the last minute. Be proactive and secure your home today. Remember, it pays to get it right with RFNG Insurance, a road group company.
There are so many people who are proud of you. Your parents, your guardians, your aunts, your uncles, your siblings, faculty, and friends. They are there too. They share in this achievement. Please give them a bigger round of applause. Graduates, you have a sacred duty, a generational responsibility even. You have to honor those who came before you by standing taller, stronger, go farther, go further, go harder. But stand together for one another. And lastly, but certainly not least, thank God. Always call to Him. He will be there for you.
Wake up to positivity and inspiration. It's a fresh and diverse twist on your mornings. Tune in to Sunup on 7 every weekday morning at 6:30 a.m. right here on your nation station, Channel 7. It's the morning show you don't want to miss.
Muy buenos dias, my beautiful Sunup on 7 family. Welcome back to your Friday episode. I hope that you have enjoyed all the discussions and conversations and all the excitement that Courtney and I have brought forward today on this Friday episode. Move on to one last exciting conversation because it's time for us to celebrate the beauty about our Garifuna people. There's an upcoming Miss Garifuna pageant taking place this weekend. And to give us all this insight about the event, what does this mean for the community, and of course, how can you participate? We have the chair lady of the Queen's Committee, Ms. Denise Casimiro, joining us today. Good morning, Ms. Denise.
Good morning.
Can I say Buiti
Buiti
Binafi?
Binafi.
Pleasure to have you on our show. How are you feeling today? What's your Friday energy like?
It's my pleasure. Tired. It's a long process.
It's a long
But
process.
also excited and waiting to see who's going to take the crown tomorrow.
I'm sure there has been like such a great deal of like preparation and ensuring that
Yes.
people have a great show tomorrow, isn't it?
Yes, we should.
I love it. I love it. Ms. Denise, can you do us the pleasure of introducing the contestants that you have with us today?
All right. I have next to me the lovely Kenaya Lino, Wanigi Gray. I must say these girls are all high school. Well, Kenaya Lino is a high school student, Fort Farm from Excelsior. Wanigi is pursuing paralegal studies at the
Wow.
Wesley Junior College.
All right.
She's also a returning candidate. We have Fredisha Nunes, also another Fort Farm student from Excelsior. Another Fort Farm student, Nelani Norales from St. Vernon.
All right. Good morning, ladies. A pleasure to have you on Sunup on 7. How are you feeling about this weekend's event? Nervous. Okay. Are you also feeling excited? Okay. All right, Courtney, would you like to get them to know a bit better before we discuss the contest details?
Right, so let's start with getting to know our contestants. Yes, so if you guys can let's start with you, Kenya. I'm hoping I don't mess up any of these names. I apologize. Kenya, let's talk about why you decided to join this pageant.
Decided to join the pageant because I want to fit out the language more better and I just want to experience something.
Interestingly, you're from Belize City, so how do you feel like that affects you in terms of learning your own culture? Do you think it's more difficult not being immersed in it?
That's a great way of, moving forward and learning, and you say like better appreciation.
It's one of the challenges that we have because it's unfortunate that in the city we're losing the language. And so, first of all, we had to teach the girls we first give them the script, and then they just basically read it to see how they would, pronounce the word. So then we had to teach pronunciation.
Wow.
And then we had to teach deliverance, and then we had to let them put in the expression. While in English you would have just said, hey, good morning, how are you? In Garifuna, they just read it. So now we had to teach them to put a little expression in it. So that's one of our biggest challenges in the city. It's unfortunate we're losing the language in the city. And that's one of the aim of the National Garifuna Council is to hopefully open or start youth groups and women group, and so we can teach our language.
Wow.
Or at least to start prepare the girls so when we go for the pageants, the girls will already at least have a little idea. In the villages where they speak Garifuna, Dangriga, and so forth, you're aware of it because you're hearing it. So certain things so certain things you know what to do. But for them, these are all brand new words. So it's very strange for them.
Yeah. Wow. So talk about the level of impact so this is a pageant, but clearly there's so many layers that you're trying to...
It goes bigger than a pageant. It's basically to have our young people embrace their culture, Garifuna Do, as we would refer to it. Also because, unfortunately, being in the city, we're shying away from who we are. Some people no longer, unfortunately, want to be considered Garifuna because of the way they're growing up. So that's the aim, to bring back or to get to the young people and let them appreciate and love themselves as Garifuna. And, of course, to teach them the culture, the language, everything that they need in order to understand and love themselves as Garifuna.
Wow, thank you so much for sharing that. So like you're preparing, all these ladies are going to be ambassadors of the Garifuna culture, if we can say that.
Hopefully. We hope. Last year was our first pageant after 7 years. This is the second year.
First pageant in Belize City after 7 years?
After 7 years.
Okay.
Yes, in Belize City. Thank you for the clarification. So hopefully, these are the ladies that we'll be targeting as part of our youth group. And so since they have already been with us, we're hoping that they will be the leaders to pull the other young ladies along with them. And of course, young men. We cannot leave out the boys, right?
Wanigi, this is your second time coming to the pageant.
So did
Look at you smiling and everything
7
about
years
it.
ago?
No, last year.
Last year.
But not for Belize City.
For Belize City? She was right here with us last year.
Yeah, so what motivated you to come back?
I never want to work with
We love the honesty, yeah.
asked me to. And I said, let me give it a try another year.
There you go. It's a great thing that you accepted the challenge. What are you looking forward to from this pageant?
Well,
I just look forward to my appearance. That's all.
Sounds like you're doing a great job at it, though. If you're saying this is what people should be looking out for
She
from
was
me,
one of our
I'm
strong
like, all right.
contestants last year, so I think she should try again.
Yeah. Felicia, let's get to know you a bit better. How have you been preparing for this pageant? Sounds like you've been, immersed in like getting to know the language better, how to pronounce it. Is there any other thing that you have learned while preparing for this big event?
Well, I learned friendship
Okay.
because I don't know, like a people person, so with they make it feel like much more and so much more than just a pageant.
I love it. I love it. Do you have a special segment you're looking forward to?
My speech and chumba.
Okay. So all of them have to do a speech.
Yes, they all have to do an introduction. That's where they would introduce themselves, their age, what year they were born, and this is all in Garifuna. And they will also say who are their parents. However, based on whatever speech they're doing, they can just give a little tease. Like, for example, she's singing, so at the end she say, I'll be back to serenade you. So that gives a little tease, so you're waiting, you're anticipating her arrival for her speech. And while it's done in Garifuna, though, our MC will be translating everything in English so people can understand. We have an MC who actually translates even the singing. So that's fun when we hear. Yeah, she do it in English, and that's fun to hear her singing it in English.
I love it.
And yes, they also have to do a speech or individual item. That's where they showcase their talent, whether they want to just do a speech about something highlighting the Garifuna culture, maybe education, or they want to do, in her case, she's gonna sing, or they want to do a little drama, whatever they're comfortable with. And they also will be doing the chumba dance. Chumba is very important because it's where we showcase our everyday activity. So like washing, fishing, farming, cooking food, but it's done in dancing.
I've seen that dance.
You've seen it before?
I've seen it, yeah. It's interesting.
Yeah.
Right,
And it's actually the drummer that controls the movement that they do. So if you're washing, so the drummer will be making that noise to show that that person is washing.
I wonder if there would ever be like a modern twist to the Chumba dance,
Yes, actually last year at the national pageant, the candidate from St. Bite, it was so clear you could have seen she just woke up, she yarned, got out of bed, put on her, went and took a shower, put on her clothing, and you could have seen that she put on a jacket and all that, and she pulled her bag and stepped out of the house with heels. It was so cute. I loved it.
I love it.
Oh, man.
Maybe next time you're going to have somebody putting their clothes in the washing machine.
Right. Honestly, we can, and that's the new way.
Yes. Yeah, let's bring Nilani into the conversation. Nilani, how are you feeling today? How are you feeling about tomorrow's event?
I'm excited, nervous. I'm good.
Yeah, how have you been preparing? Has there been like a part you found the challenging the most?
No. Well, I learn very fast. And I catch up well. I had a personal state of myself a lot,
So this engaging in this pageant has helped you to like step out of your comfort zone.
Well, I'm not shy.
Okay.
But I just scared of myself.
Okay.
Yes, that's me. So.
All right. Thank you.
Is it something that you always wanted to do, or just something that you decided I'll do it this year?
Well, when they asked me, I never want. And my teacher told me that, well, they had a contestant from last year that went. So she asked me if I wanted to go to this year. And I told her, okay, then, sure. And if you don't like it, then you have to go back again.
That is true. That is true. It's really good to hear that there are, you have your support system that seeing the potential of saying, you should engage here. You have something to bring forward to this pageant. And of course, we have to commend everybody taking their, accepting the challenge and saying, I will step up to the game and do my best out there on this event. But Neilani, since we are like here having this conversation, can you please like reach out to our viewers and encourage them to like come tomorrow to this pageant? Like, why should they come? Like, what will they get out of it?
I feel like they should support their contestant and make the best contestant win. And why should they come? Because it's not an everyday event that someone or people would go to. And this will really encourage others to participate and learn their culture, even if they're someone that is not really interested or don't even know. Because I started off, I never know nothing, but I learned.
Okay.
And I got better.
Definitely. So it's a great opportunity for everybody to learn and connect with community.
Right.
Sounds like.
Right.
Okay.
So this weekend is the pageant for Belize City, and the next weekend the winner from that pageant goes into the national
pageant.
So the contestants from the national, where the contestants, do you know, come
Okay,
from?
we have, well, let me first say we're having our Belize City pageant on 25th of October, which is tomorrow, Saturday, at the Belize Elementary Auditorium. Doors open at 7 p.m. It's only 4 girls, so we should be done at least by 9, 10 o'clock.
Okay.
And then there will be an after bash on Freedom Street, a new cool spot that's opening. So again, if anybody wants to enjoy some drummings later on in the night, we'll be having that after 9 o'clock.
What are the ticket prices to attend tomorrow's event?
Okay, the prices would be general, we have $10, reserve 15, and children 5. Food and drinks will be on sale as well.
All right, and it starts at 7 p.m. you said?
7 p.m.
Very good.
And so whoever wins, and I must say, we have very strong contestants. It's only 4 girls, but they're all coming very strongly.
They're just like a bit shy today. Maybe it's too early, right?
In the beginning, I thought I figured out who's gonna take the crown, but everybody upped their game suddenly at the end. So now I cannot put my hands on it. So
I love it.
that's for the judges to decide tomorrow. And whoever wins, yes, will be participating in the national pageant, which is on November 1st at the City Center. And we have girls from St. Bite, Georgetown, Punta Gorda, Dangriga, Hopkins, and Belmopan, I believe, and Belize City.
Awesome.
Okay, so there's
Wide range.
Yeah, quite a wide range of contestants, and definitely everybody's gonna come with their A game.
Yes.
To this one.
Every year, the National Garifuna Council chooses a different Garifuna community to highlight the different activities. So this is Belize's year. So since there's almost like 8 Garifuna communities, it won't come back to the city until another 8 years. So we're also having our National Solidarity Mass here. The High School Battle of the Drums will also be here on the 31st of October.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
So a lot of things going on.
A lot of things going
Yeah,
on.
and I understand there's a motorcade too. and-
Yes.
Yeah.
For the High School Battle of the Drums in the morning before we go into Civic Center, there will be a motorcade.
Okay, can you give us details about those events? I mean, it sounds like it's gonna be a packed weekend, and definitely want people to come out. And
It's actually a packed month.
Of course, it's November.
Yes, we have a series of things going on. We will be having a forum that will be, I can't remember the date off my head, but where there will be teaching about the Garifuna culture, so people can understand how we arrived to the shores of Belize, our contribution to Belize, and so forth. Where we'll be having our own celebration here in the city, the Belize City Garifuna Council. So we'll be having our ecumenical mass, also which will be at Swift Hall. And we'll be having drumming 17th, 18th night out at Civic Center as well. And we have the Eurome, which is where we have the boat come in the 18th morning. And then we'll have our big activity. We'll go to church first, of course, very important. And then we'll be parading from the church. We do just a little parade right around the boulevard and go around to Civic Center. And that's where we have the activities for the rest of the day. And that's where we will be crowning our queen for that day. So the reigning queen will then give her the crown that day.
Wow. Definitely a packed month. So much vibrancy in culture and revival and celebration, which is very exciting to look forward to. Again, so the pageant for the Belize City Miss Garifuna pageant is tomorrow at the Belize Elementary School Auditorium, so at 7 p.m. Ticket prices are 15 reserve, 10 general, and 5 children, right? So at 7 p.m. sharp, 4 contestants are going to be doing their best tomorrow. And if people want to get tuned for like more details of the event for the whole month, where can they find it?
Okay, they can go on our page on Facebook, National Garifuna Council Belize City page.
Very well.
Awesome. So you ladies, can you, when you get any final words, maybe to encourage persons to come out and support?
It's too early for them. Yeah, but Kenya, do you have any last words for our viewers? Why again, once more, extend invitation for them to come tomorrow to the pageant and celebrate the vibrancy and come and support their best candidate?
I think they should come out and support.
Yeah. Very good. Thank you. Wanigi, do you have any last words?
I think they should come out and support four of us because we tried hard, we worked hard. So I think it should be showcased with a lot of audience.
All right, definitely.
Felicia?
I think they should come out and support because it's a fun and it's just a good time.
It's a fun cultural event.
Just a good time.
Just a really good time. But definitely, we thank you so much for joining us today
Thank
on
you for
set.
having us.
We wish you a fantastic event, a fantastic month ahead. It's going to be so vibrant, so beautiful. And we look forward to your next visit to see who is going to be the queen. And maybe we can talk more about the events that are going to be held in Belize City.
Okay,
That would be a
sure.
great opportunity for our viewers to support and engage.
All right, thank you so much.
Definitely. So, folks, we're going to go into another commercial break. When we're back, we're going to be wrapping up today's show. Stay tuned.
A hurricane can turn everyday objects into dangerous projectiles. Secure loose outdoor items like furniture and grills. Board up windows and trim trees around your house. These simple steps can significantly reduce damage during a storm. Don't wait until the last minute. Be proactive and secure your home today. Remember, it pays to get it right with RFNG Insurance, a Road Group company.
All right. On the one fun day on, the window open and the light may turn off. It look like you listen to me, Jamie.
Not only that, I even get a new coffee mug where keep my coffee hot all day.
I'm impressed. You don't look like you're so hard here.
Better than that, BL can change my meter to one of their new smart meter. They call it the AMI.
Oh, I hear about it on TV for BL ad, you know.
Yes, man. It don't reach the money by to change it right now. Let's go check it out.
Hey guys, I'm almost done here.
So that when you reach my area,
We're upgrading meters across Belize, house by house, business by business. Always look out for BL logo, uniforms, and IDs. BL will make you know when we're in the area. The EMI meter rollout is a part of BL strategy to modernize our energy services.
you don't need to come in at my house, right?
Come in your house, boss, only if you got something good for you.
BEL, bringing you a brighter tomorrow.
Welcome to the V Department Store. We are conveniently located on Coney Drive in Belize City. That's right on Coney Drive in Belize City. At the V Department Store, we offer a wide variety of groceries, cosmetics, kitchen appliances, kitchenware, electronics, and more. We've also recently expanded to the second floor to better meet your household and office furniture needs. We now have a wide variety of furniture, home decor, and accessories. We have a shared vision for a comfortable and customer-friendly shopping experience. Visit us today and be warmly greeted by our reasonable prices and cordial staff. The V Department Store. Experience the ultimate shopping destination.
Wake up to positivity and inspiration. It's a fresh and diverse twist on your mornings. Tune in to Sunup on 7 every weekday morning at 6:30 a.m. right here on your nation station, Channel 7. It's the morning show you don't want to miss.
These charter means aren't
We're navigating along the coastline.
This morning, the 2023
in the Good evening. Good evening. I'm Sheree Kelso, and here's what's ahead for you on 7 News Tonight. We've got details of these and other stories in our newscast for tonight. Good evening. With your news, I'm Nadir Craft.
Please, you're watching the Nation Station, Channel 7.
Welcome back, Sunup family, and we have reached the end of our Friday episode. We hope you enjoyed the segments that we brought to you today. As you know, we started off, as we do every morning, with an engaging couch talk. And after that, we had Kadeem Vernon from Bowen and Bowen talking about, I still have mines here, the new big house liquor, that the pre-made cocktails, my apologies, the pre-made cocktails on sale, 8% alcohol. I feel the need to highlight that again. Also $5. Need to highlight that.
And you can find them in Belize City
In
and
Belize City and
Laterville.
Laterville. And it's so good. It's good. This is like the best breakfast I could have asked for today, actually.
What?
I only have a banana holding me up besides that.
If Courtney says so. Yeah, definitely. We also want to thank our friends from the Belize that joined us today, Jamal and Noeli. Extended invitation for you to join them tomorrow at Boo at the Zoo event. Actually, this whole weekend. It's 2 days event at the weekend. And of course, there's a great deal for you to experience the virtual reality platform that they have. It was so nostalgic, so emotional. Definitely, I really vouch for you to have that experience. But also show up tomorrow with your costumes.
Yeah, before 9:30,
yeah.
whenever it gets too warm. Please dress up your kids. We want to see pictures of the kids in the costumes so much. And yeah, always a great time at the zoo, myth busting and cookie decorating and goodie bags. You can't go wrong.
Everything. It's going to be such a great experience at the Belize Zoo. So we thank them so much for joining us. And of course, we want to remind you that tomorrow is the Belize City Miss Garifuna pageant that's taking place at the Belize Civic Center. At the Belize Elementary School Auditorium. And it's going to start at 7 p.m. Tickets are already available on sale, but you can buy them at the door. $15 reserve, $10 general, and $5 kids. Go ahead and celebrate Garifuna culture, celebrate the challenge and that these young ladies have stepped up to, their hard work, and of course join the celebration.
Right, and then on November 1st is when they'll have the national pageant right here in the city as well at the Civic Center. So you can come out and support these young ladies that are coming from all across the country. And in Belize City as well on the 18th and the 19th. Well, the 18th, 9th, you know, they're going to have food, music right in the Civic Center parking lot. Food and music. If you can't make it to Dangriga for the 19th, you can have a lot of celebrations right here. All of this, they'll have the Euromane enactment as well, right here in Belize City. So you don't have to go far if you can't make it.
Definitely. So Courtney, it was a pleasure having this episode with you. We look forward to another time together.
And we look forward to finding out who that will pass.
Yeah, today is the premiere of Fuda Wilipa. It's going to be at the Bliss. There's going to be a mixer from 6 to 7. We encourage, the play starts at 7. We encourage everybody to be seated by 6:45 because the show is going to start on time. It's going to be such a great event. The advocacy and the theme is so close to heart, but also such an important conversation for the community. Come and find out. There's Sharona made about on Carnival Day. Come and find out who the Willie Pa. It starts today at 7, and if you cannot make it today, tomorrow we're going to have another day for you to come and engage with us at the Bliss. But definitely, if anybody's coming to support, I want to thank you so much in advance for doing that. My heart is
Yeah.
racing, and we're going to have a fun time.
Yeah, go to see Kevin debut his acting skills on
Detective
stage.
Makuti on duty. Yes. But folks, thank you so much for joining us. We wish you a fantastic Friday. Have a great weekend. Be safe. Check in on your loved ones. You know, let's protect our women.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so go be beautiful. I'm stealing Brandon's one today.
Uh-huh.
Go be beautiful. Have a great day. Don't let a single moment ruin your Friday.
Say goodbye in Japanese.
How do you say goodbye in Japanese? I've never said goodbye. I'll just say gozaimasu.
Bye, folks. We love you. Take care. See you Monday.
A place to call your home, a place where you can grow. Stand by me and we'll take flight. We'll be there at morning's light. I've got you covered on all concerns we share today. You will discover how the world turns each day. When the sun comes up